All right, welcome back on Getting Back to Love with your boy A.Sly, the man who will personally ensure that you get back to love. Today's topic is, why do men cheat? And of course, since we're getting back to love, I have to talk about the preventative measures to ensure that you do not cheat in your next relationship. You know what I'm saying? So stick with me and I'll make sure that you will always be a faithful man or woman too, because it could apply to y'all as well. All right, let's get into it.
I wanna fuck up a check, I gotta get it correct. I gotta put in the work and get me a bag and flex on the weekend. I keep it fly like a check.
So the first reason why men cheat is because they're putting themselves in position to cheat. You know what I'm saying? So for example, I see a lot of people out there will go out without their girlfriend and go to a party. You know what I'm saying? They're out here at the party, they rocking, they dancing, everything's good, they drinking, they taking shots, you know what I'm saying? Their other friends are talking to shorties because, you know, they single and things, so they talking to them. And of course you're talking too because, you know what I mean? You're not trying to flirt or nothing, but you're just trying to have a good time. Someone's talking to you, you're going to be respectful and talk to them. You know what I'm saying? And twos, when the moon is nice and bright, that nice full moon, the stars are aligning, twos, you're starting to put yourself in position to cheat because by a certain time of the night, you know what I'm saying? Some of your friends may be heading out with some girls, you know, because you're the one in the relationship. So it's like they're the ones trying to get played, you know what I'm saying? So they're out there gonna go out with some girls, you know what I'm saying? And there could be a next shorty there, and your friends could be like, hey, yo, just tag along, fam, just tag along and just, you know what I mean? Just talk to this girl. So twos, we could like do our thing with the other girls, you know? And that's just a red flag right there, because at the end of the day, fam, if it's like 2 a.m., you're super turned up, you know what I'm saying? And this girl, she doesn't know you have a girlfriend. She's feeling you and all that. Twos, you know what I'm saying? As men, women, things could happen, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of times I see that with guys. They be going to, let's just say they're going to festivals, you know what I'm saying? They're going to big club events, beach parties, things of that nature. And because, you know, you're intoxicated, you're having a great time, you might have a short-term connection with someone that feels kind of powerful, and then anything could happen. A kiss could happen, you know what I'm saying? You go further in and, you know what I'm saying, you could do other stuff, you know what I mean? And at that time, it's like you put yourself in position. So what you should have done to prevent that is be like, hey, yo, two things you could have done. One thing, you could have just straight up told the girl that, like, I have a girlfriend, you know what I'm saying? Just let her know flat out, you know what I'm saying? Show her a picture of her, all that. But then just still be like, but you know, my friends are here with your friends. Like, I'll still tag along just so you're not alone and stuff. But like, I still have a girlfriend though. And you could even message a girl being like, hey, yo, I'm going to this place with my friends, blah, blah. They may not like it at the time, but at least you're not cheating. And at least you have her in mind, you know? And you're not trying to stay there the whole time. If you do go over to, let's say, their crib, you're in university or something, so you go over to their residence, you know what I'm saying? And then twos, all you have to do is just be like, all right, fam, well, it's getting late, you know, y'all home safe, and I'm just gonna call myself an Uber and I'm gonna just go home. My boys got the mission done, you know what I'm saying? They're out here just talking up the shorties, you know, they're all in a safe environment now. And it's like, all right, it's my time to go. Then you go and you go back home to your shorty, you know what I'm saying? That's just how you could just prevent it. Or instead of even going over to that crib, which I would highly recommend, you just gotta tell your friends, you gotta already let them know that, hey, yo, my girl's not gonna like this, so y'all gotta find a different way to get with these shorties, because I'm gonna have to dip, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to put myself out of the situation, you know? So twos, just do not put yourself in position to cheat, because half the time that's the reason why so much of these guys are cheating. You know what I'm saying? If you have a friend that's a shorty, that's cool and all, like a work friend or just an acquaintance, all that, but don't put yourself in a position where something could go on. You know what I'm saying? Don't put yourself in a position where you two alone late at night, intoxicated, because anything can happen. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day. So that's my reason number one, and we're gonna get on to the next one. All right, reason number two why men cheat. Let's be real. Let's be real. Let's keep it a buck. If y'all want me to keep it a buck with y'all, put a like, you know what I'm saying? Put a subscribe, because I'm the only person on the internet that's gonna keep it a buck with y'all, okay? So the second reason why men cheat is they're not in the relationship for the long run. They're not really serious about you. You know what I'm saying? Like, they really just, like they with you, but maybe they're not connecting with you intellectually, you know what I'm saying? You're not really exciting them, you know, maybe you got in the relationship kind of early on in life, like in high school, and now they kind of want to go wild out and things like that. And at the end of the day, those are some reasons for why men will cheat. It's just because they're not happy in their relationship in general. However, that is not an excuse to cheat. If you are not happy in your relationship, put on your big boy pants and go tell the girl that you're not happy in the relationship. The reason why I say you have to go tell her and go end the relationship is because karma from cheating is so bad, bro. It's so bad. Like, nothing ever good comes from cheating, okay? So first off, maybe some of y'all right now are watching this and you got into a relationship because you cheated on your significant other with someone else, and now y'all in a relationship. Let me tell you, what goes around comes around. Take in. Really think about it in your head, and you need to discuss this with your partner, because I know this could happen, but you can still reconcile it, you know what I'm saying? But you need to take in that your partner knowingly knew you were in a relationship and they still pursued you. So what's stopping them from doing that same thing when things get bad in your relationship? You know what I'm saying? That's still a trait that someone had. They didn't care about the other person. They only cared about you and getting with you. You know what I'm saying? So if you're in that situation, y'all need to sit down and talk to each other. And if you're the guy or girl who cheated on the significant other, you need to apologize. That's one way how you break the circle, is you need to see your actions and apologize, and just literally, they don't even have to respond. You just got to send them a message being like, hey, yo, I'm sorry for what I did. I know I hurt you. It was a sleaze bag move. You know, I wish nothing but the best for you. I've grown from this. I'm better from this, you know what I'm saying? And I should have just told you earlier that I was not interested in the relationship, so I wouldn't have to put you through that embarrassment, you know what I'm saying, of me cheating on you. You know what I'm saying? That's all you got to do. And then you can be happy and run along in your next relationship. You know what I'm saying? However, I also want to say, for the mans that are in a good relationship and you know you still ended up cheating for short-term satisfaction, I just want you to remember that nothing good comes from cheating. You know what I'm saying? I want you to sit down and picture what good will really come out of it before you go cheat. You know what I'm saying? I want you to think like, hey, yo, can I picture a life without this person in my life? You know what I'm saying? I want you to picture how they're going to feel. I want you to picture, am I really doing this for short-term satisfaction? Because if you really do love someone, when you sit down and you think about it, you'll be like, know what? There's some long-term I would rather choose a long-term satisfaction. I'd rather choose someone that's actually going to sit down with me, build with me. You know, this person has already helped me financially with my past traumas, you know what I'm saying? Helping me with my family, you know what I'm saying? Being respectful to them, being respectful to my younger siblings, taking them out. You know, and some of y'all even have kids and they're being respectful to your kids. You know, those are things you have to think about. If they're showing motherly quality to your own children, why are you going to put your child through that? You know what I'm saying? So all these, sometimes you just gotta take a moment in life and just pause and just look at your surroundings and look at what your actions, the consequences that it will have, and the good reactions that it could also have. You know what I'm saying? Basically like assets over liabilities. If you notice that your next action will actually help you in life and actually help you reach your full potential, basically going to be an asset towards you, then you go towards that. If you notice that it has more negatives than positives, then you don't do the action. And in life, it's really just that simple. All right? So do not be controlled by short-term satisfaction. Always remember the long-term goal of why you're even in a relationship in the first place and all the stuff that you went through. Don't throw away 6 years of a good relationship for some short-term satisfaction. Come on now, it's not worth it. We all know it's not worth it. And I don't really have to go any deeper into that. All right, so we're going to go on to our next topic. Remember, leave a like, subscribe. I'll see y'all over there. All right, so the third topic. Thank you for sticking with me this long. If you did, you know what I'm saying? It means a lot to me, and I'm going to get into this third topic. No cap. So, why men cheat? The last reason is that, believe it or not, there's men out there that are afraid to love. So there's a lot of people out there that haven't really got proper loving from their family. Maybe their dad walked out on them, mom walked out on them, you know what I'm saying? Or they had a lot of friends, and their friends one day ended up betraying them, and then, you know what I'm saying, then they ended up bullying them and things like that. So it really deters your confidence. Or they were in a relationship before and someone did them so dirty that they're just like, know what, I never want to reach a place where I give so much of myself to someone. So there's going to be a certain time where they think that they have to have a backup plan to leave the relationship. Sometimes that backup plan really is going out there and cheating. You know what I'm saying? But I want you to know, for all the people out there that are really afraid to love, you cannot be afraid to love. You deserve to have someone be by your side and be faithful and loyal to you. You deserve that. You know what I'm saying? Cheating is robbing yourself from that. You deserve it. You deserve it. You know what I'm saying? Do not ruin your blessings because you do not believe that you will have blessings. You know what I'm saying? If you really believe that you don't have any blessings, then of course you're going to go out there and cheat, because in your head, you're going to be like, bro, my girlfriend's not a blessing. Like, you know, you're going to believe you don't even deserve that blessing. So at the end of the day, you're going to be like, I'm going to go cheat because I don't deserve it. And it's psychologically way in the back of your head, fam. And that needs to stop. That needs to stop. You deserve to be loved. Say it with me. You deserve to be loved. You know what I'm saying? Even if you cheated in the past, mandem, well, then it's time to get up. You know what I'm saying? Go back in the next relationship when you're ready. You know what I'm saying? And really tell yourself you deserve to be loved. Look at all the things that she is doing for you and be thankful for it. Just be thankful. At the end of the day, if you're just thankful every single day for your shorty and you cannot live your life without your shorty, you know what I'm saying? You're telling me you're going to go out there and cheat? Nah, if you have that mindset, you'll be good. You'll be good because you'll realize that you have a blessing. All right? So at the end of the day, do not be afraid to love. Go out there, love, put your whole heart into it. When the time is right, tell her everything. Tell her about your family, you know what I'm saying? Tell her about the secrets you haven't told anybody. That's the whole thing about love, is that you literally have someone that you could lean on and they could give you unbiased criticism or just a response back to let you know that, like, don't feel bad about that, fam. Like, I did things like that too, vice versa, you know what I'm saying? Kick it up, just someone you could trust. All right? At the end of the day, you could trust them, you could love them, and they'll always be by your side. And I promise you, at the end of the day, if they ever do you dirty, just know that you did everything right, though. You know what I'm saying? You did nothing wrong. No bad karma is going to come back on you. You are a real man. You know what I'm saying? Because you actually respected her, you loved her, you trusted her. It is not embarrassing if a girl does you dirty. It's just sad on her part, because at the end of the day, that means she lost an asset. If you are the best man, when she leaves, she will be looking for someone like you and she'll never find him. You know what I'm saying? And then that's just sad on her part. But that's just because she did not think she deserved to be loved, and she was unable to see the blessing that you were. You know what I'm saying? So don't go back out there and then go cheat on a next girl just because, you know, someone did that to you. No, there's no reason to do it, because you're able to see your blessings, and if you see your blessings, you'll also be able to become someone else's blessing. All right, so I'm gonna leave off on that point. Thank you for rocking with me. Stick with me, and we're gonna get back to love. We're gonna make a community where everyone can feel safe, everyone can ask their questions, and we could help people just get back to love. We could be that pillar in their life, that foundation in their life that they need to just push them to go reach their full potential, to just push them out of bed. You know what I'm saying? To push them to that job interview, to push them to that proposal, to push them to get out of that toxic relationship. That is our job here. All right? And I want to be the leader of that. And I promise you, I'm going to keep on getting better and better every single day so I could be the right leader for my community. And at the end of the day, what's also a blessing is that a good leader listens to his people. So technically, it's like all of us are going to be leading, you know what I mean? Because I'm not ever going to downgrade someone for having different beliefs than me or having different views, you know what I'm saying? Every relationship's different, every life is different, but as long as we want the best for our people, then we'll be just fine. You know what I'm saying? I could trust everyone, I could trust their advice, and we could actually be able to communicate with each other and come to solutions instead of just focusing on problems. All right, so let's get back to love. See y'all. Love y'all. Peace.
I wanna fuck up a check. I gotta get it correct. I gotta put in the work and get me a bag and flex on the weekend. I keep it fly like a check, I keep it wet on the neck.